Hello, my name is Nick Nikiforakis. I'm a proposer in Catalyst Fund 6. The title of my proposal is Automated Phishing and Scam Detection for the Cardano Ecosystem, and we're part of the Cardano Emerging Threat Alarm Challenge. Our tool is already live as a proof of concept. You can find its front end on Twitter at Cardano Phishing, and you can find more information about me at Nick Nikiforakis, also on Twitter. So social engineering refers to the set of attacks where attackers convince users to behave insecurely and perform actions that are against their best interests. And this is an evolution online because drive-by attacks have become quite difficult. Browsers are quite more secure today than they used to be 20 years ago. So it's easier for an attacker to convince the user to download something, accept something, run something, as opposed to try to exploit vulnerability in their browser. And so attackers are using various psychological tricks, such as urgency, appeal to authority, fear of missing out, desire to help, to get users to behave insecurely. And we all know the classic social engineering attacks, such as phishing, technical support scams, and potentially downloading fake plugins to play movies that you find on arbitrary websites. In the cryptocurrency space, the most recent social engineering attack is that of giveaway scams. And the recipe for these attacks is quite simple. Attackers set up a web page advertising some sort of giveaway or lottery event. They instruct users to send a large amount of ADA to a specific address, and then presumably this will be sent back to them doubled or tripled. And the attacker then just needs to drive traffic to his website through streaming sites and social media and make money off of the fraction of users that will fall for this scam. And unfortunately, due to the low cost of hosting a website and buying a domain name, it's very, very easy for an attacker to break even. And we all know that the amount of money lost is much, much more than just breaking even for attackers. So here you can see an example of two videos on YouTube that are actually playing at the same time live. They're using the same template effectively, but they're sending users to different sites, different domain names. And once users go there, trying to know more about that giveaway, they will encounter a website that's quite professionally made, looks very clean, and encourages them to send money to participate in this giveaway event. And we all know how this ends. So what we can do to protect users in the community is we can try to educate them, and we can try to protect them with technology, right? And in the education space, effectively, we have to keep warning users through regular PSAs and podcasts and YouTube videos and blog posts and social media. And we have to keep doing it because we're onboarding users every single day. And so doing it once is not enough since the user base is constantly growing. On the technology front, we can try to build tools that will identify abusive domains and web servers and wallet addresses as fast as possible. We can try to initiate takedowns to protect users, even if they try to go to these websites. We can add malicious domain names to existing browser block lists, such as Google Safe Browsing. And we can also try to create cryptocurrency-specific block lists, for example, for wallet addresses, and then give these to online exchanges and wallet software. So this is the focus of our proposal. As I mentioned earlier, our tool is already up and running as a proof of concept since July. We're on Twitter. We have tweeted 582 times, which corresponds to 582 domains that are all Cardano scams. We have over 240 followers, all of which were organically, all of these organically decided to follow our accounts. And we've been instrumental in more than 20 takedowns by Namecheap and Hostigear, which are two companies that do not want to be hosting giveaway scams on their networks. So we have a lot of work left to do. For example, we want to expand the source of suspicious domain names from DNS zone files, include certificate transparency logs, create custom YouTube scrapers to find these scammy videos and the sites that they point to. We want to modularize our tool and add worldwide proxies so that we can stop evasions, so that attackers cannot learn the single IP address that we're scanning them from. We want to clean up the way that we're labeling URLs, and our stretch goal is to have supervised machine learning once our corpus of scams is large enough. And finally, we want to expand past our Twitter bot, have our own dedicated website, and then have APIs that can interface with online exchanges and with wallets, and we can warn users as they are about to send money to these scammers. So with that, I want to thank you for your attention. Please consider voting for us in Fund 6. You can find all the technical details of what it is that we want to do on this URL on IdeaScale. You can scan that QR code. It will take you to the same place. And also consider following us on Twitter at Cardano Phishing and at Nick Nikiforakis. Thank you very much for your attention.
Welcome, my name is Heinz Gassner. I want to guide you through the Cardano DLT 360 Risk Radar proposal, which is part of the challenge-setting Cardano Emerging Threat Alarm. So why do we need Cardano DLT 360 Risk Radar? Well, Cardano and the distributed ledger technology space are still very new to the world. So there can be expected and unexpected risks and opportunities arising along the journey. And we see currently a lot of new commercial users, which can bring a lot of new opportunities, but they also want to see systematic risk management before risking a takeoff. Why is this so? Well, it's all about trusting in public and permissionless blockchain technologies. And there are important questions arising. How does a blockchain, a public blockchain, innovate and handle all those important design factors? And at the end, it all comes back to the question, how does a public blockchain handle governance? Here, Cardano has a unique opportunity. Based on the scientific foundation, the rigorous software development, especially also Voltaire or Catalyst, allow a real differentiation, a clear vision about decentralized governance. But decentralized governance is still very new to the world as well. And how to increase trust in decentralized governance? We think it's can best be done by adding best practice risk management, for example, based on the ISO 31000 framework, which is well established across all kinds of industrial players. And add to this risk management framework also practical tools like a risk radar for capturing, analyzing, visualizing, and periodically reporting all kinds of technical, economic, legal, social challenges. So that goes far beyond just technical issues or cybersecurity issues. It will help us to safeguard a secure journey based on a public blockchain based on Cardano. So our proposal is about establishing an ongoing risk assessment service with formal quarterly reporting and of course doing this very closely entangled with the Cardano community and the Cardano Foundation. So it's about establishing ISO 31000 compatible framework. It's about establishing interdisciplinary team work and with a core team and a network of experts. It's about implementing practical tools like the risk radar, and it's about a quarterly publishing and reporting service. To me as a person, my name is Heinz Gassner. I have more than 30 years of experience in innovation leadership positions within industry. A lot more about me can be found in LinkedIn. The link is added here. And I have a very good access, a very strong network of highly capable experts in many areas, which are, of course, needed for implementing this proposal in a professional way. We have structured the proposal with clear deliverables for the first 3 months and for the full period of 6 months. It's all comes back to the basic development of the service and to the delivery of live reporting services. One we call a draft reporting, and the second one is a fully blown MVP version of that. And how we see our future. Yes, we, of course, want to assist with our DLT 360 risk radar to this, what we call safe flight of a growing Cardano user community, especially also of larger commercial users. We hope to get funded in Fund 6, and we want to earn the trust and the mandate after this to continue with an ongoing service to the Cardano community and to the Cardano users. So many thanks for listening, and wish you all a nice ongoing summit.
Emerging threat, emerging threat. Hi, Randall Harmon here. Malicious smart contracts, sadly, will exist. And if we just let them, I believe that this represents a significant challenge to the development of trust for Cardano as a consumer-ready blockchain. I think that you and I want Cardano to be a consumer-ready blockchain. And Vincent and I made this proposal to do with smart contract blacklisting because we want to give people access to decentralized, community-driven signals of negative reputation for smart contracts so that people, when they're about to spend money with one of these that the community has decided is a scam, so that those people can be protected, so that they can access to the information. Now, they may choose to bypass it, and I support that. I would like people to know that there is a community-based effort that is guarding them, but not to kill smart contracts, but really to provide information in wallets so that people can know when smart contracts are considered to be of ill repute. Now, this isn't an easy problem. It's a problem that's fraught with sociological issues and practical issues in execution and planning and ongoing operations. And we don't expect to solve all of those problems in one go, but we think it's an important enough problem to start working on together as a community. And that's why we wrote this proposal, Vincent and I. We are going to work together with you, the community. Come and join us. We're going to do it in Gimbal Labs, and this project-based learning process that we're using is creating new expertise, new knowledge about blockchain development. And we intend for this project to also develop new knowledge specifically about reputation systems for contracts that are on chain. I have written another proposal that addresses the trust issue for smart contracts from the entirely different perspective. Instead of from the negative reputation perspective, the other proposal looks at things from a positive reputation perspective, from the standpoint of creating transparency about what people can expect from contracts. But that's not the end of the story. It's just a second perspective. And I feel pretty strongly that having access to both negative reputation as well as positive information and transparency about smart contracts is an important way that we can converge on trustability for our ecosystem. Both of these problems involve sociological issues. They involve some degree of reputation. They involve some degree of auditing, and some of that might be post hoc after transactions have run. Maybe we end up developing chain analytics routines that detect certain situations. We don't know yet where all of this research will go, but we do want to start it. What else do you need to know about this proposal? The relatively small budget in this proposal is really focused on the aspects of negative reputation that are simply about exposing the information. Our other proposal contains more of the research budget. If this proposal is approved and the other one is not, well, we're still going to do our best with the budget that we have to deliver meaningful recommendations to the community about how we can attach reputation information to smart contracts that are on chain. What else do you need to know? You need to know that trust is important, that delivering a trustable blockchain is important, and that we're committed to doing all that. come and join us at Gimbal Labs on Discord, or come and join our weekly playground sessions, also on Discord. I guess what I'm saying is come and join us on Discord. See you there.